Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah. Well, I'd like to welcome everybody here. A very special occasion for Hallie and her family and our cross country and track teams. It's always a great thing for a student athlete to use their athletic ability to further their education and get an opportunity to continue to compete in sports that they love at the next level. And I think it's always a tribute to a lot of different people. It's hard work by her, a lot of dedication, and all the things that go with it personally for her, but speaks a lot for their family, speaks a lot for our coaches, it speaks a lot for our teachers and administration here in a way that I feel like here at Ruston we do the best job that I've been around. I've been around a lot of different schools, a lot of different school districts, and I think Ruston does the best job around anywhere that I've been in preparing kids athletically and academically in order to move on to the next level and be successful in whatever it is that they get ready to do. And so we are absolutely very proud for her and her family, and we'd like to give her a hand at this time. Now I'll let Coach Cochran is our head cross country coach, and he would like to share a few things with you guys also.
I've never once made notes before one of these, and I wrote a whole booklet on this one today. So had a lot of kids sign over time. These are always great moments that I think everybody looks back on, and it's a culmination of all the hard work and dedication and time. And so I'm just going to read right off of this. Honestly, it took me about 2 hours today, about 2 class periods to write this whole thing. And when I heard that she was going to go ahead and sign, Hallie has been with us a long time. Lots and lots of ups and downs, lots of personal growth that I've witnessed. It's one of the most special kids to come through here, so I wanted to make sure that I did this right and didn't just come up here and recite stuff off the top of my head. Now, if you know me, I could sit up here and tell you stories, all day. But what I want to hit on today, guys, is we had a very special cross-country season this last year. First time I've ever seen all the alumni come back for a big reunion, and Kyle Roberts back there wrote a great article detailing our history, and Kyle, I stole a little something from you. So guys, going all the way back to when I was born, 35 years ago, 1991, for the last 35 years, our track and field, our cross-country programs have been consistent just contenders on district levels, regional levels, state levels. You can't find another public school on the 5A level in Louisiana that has won titles in both girls and boys cross country, indoor, outdoor track. Ruston High is the only one, and it echoes what Coach Ball said, and I think we hold ourselves to a standard that most schools just don't do. Educationally, academically, in the community, the way that Ruston High goes about representing itself and these student athletes represent us is second to none. Now, of course, guys, building a championship caliber program doesn't come easy. For some of you guys that have been here a while, that have been on medal stands or witnessed your friends on medal stands or podiums or seen our different sports teams get out there and win, whether it's been swim this year, football in the past, us in track, it doesn't come easy. And to borrow from Kyle's Long Red Line article this year, the cliches of hard work and dedication both apply, right? We could talk about that all day. And today we're here to focus on a young lady in Hallie who over time has put in a tremendous amount of work, has put in tremendous amount of dedication to this program, and couldn't be more proud of you today. And I hope you enjoy this. Now, guys, I've been blessed to be head cross-country coach here for 8 years. Hallie's been around for 4 of them. If we just talk about just her cross-country team accomplishments, what we've been able to accomplish as a team while she's been here. 4 district titles, 3 regional titles, 1 regional runner-up, 1 state runner-up, been third twice over that. She has only been on a team that's been beaten by 1 other public school in Louisiana ever. I've been on indoors, outdoors on our 4x8 relays, all state honors in those as well. She has contributed to the team's success in a huge way. Now, the team success is nice, right? But to really make you understand the caliber of runner she has turned into over time, Louisiana State Cross Country, they started running cross country here in 1970. Now, I'm not great with math, but that's, I think, about 55 years ago, going on 56, right? There have been 20 girls from Ruston High that have ever earned all-state accolades, okay? Earning all-state in cross country is extremely hard. You take 7 different meets, 7 different state meets, you put all the results together, and the top 25 have to tumble out, and they become all-state. I was talking to my buddy that coached at Parkway the other day, and he's like, man, you missed all those 4A all-staters that used to be there. And I was like, they don't count. It doesn't matter if you finish top 10 in a lower class. You got to be top 25 altogether. And he was shocked that we held ourselves to that high of a standard on what we consider to be an all-state athlete here on our cross-country team. So only 20 in 55 years have got all-state accolades. Only 9 have done it multiple times. Hallie's one of those 9. So we're talking about 9 people in 55 years, and she's one of those people. Okay? Last year, K104 Scoreboard Show compiled a list, all the different track events from forever in Louisiana. Top list of this is what people have run. Now, one of the most, and you could go back into the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. One of the biggest, most popular events is the mile. Okay, thousands of girls every year compete in the mile in Louisiana in general. Heck, thousands probably compete in North Louisiana in general. We can go back to wherever you want to go. Hallie sits number 11 on that list. So you're talking about all-time runners in Louisiana, and in North Louisiana, and there have been some great ones. She sits number 11 on that list. To show you how good Ruston's been over time, there's 8 Ruston girls on that list, and she sits at number 11. And she still has a senior year to move up it. So what I want to say to you there is she has affected team success, and she has affected individual success with the best of the best. And I wanted to make sure that I came up here and said and illustrated that today. Now, Hallie, in UL, I'm going to tell you I'm going to move on from the athletic side of things, because honestly, the athletic side of things are small in comparison to the rest of what you're going to do in your life. And like Coach Ball said, this is a great way to further an education, to build relationships, to keep growing as a person, to see a lot of things that you might not have ever got to see. May never get to go to UL without the running, right? So I know, guys, for a fact that UL and Coach Capello down there, he's a good friend of mine, they're getting an athlete that has outstanding potential, but they're also getting an athlete that's going to be a positive influence, that's going to be a role model in their locker room, because I've witnessed her do those things here year after year, time after time, right? And somebody that's going to affect their community in Lafayette in a positive way. They're getting an athlete who's going to consistently put in work, whether she's with the team, back home on break, on a vacation, it doesn't matter where, right? They're getting one of the biggest things, the biggest compliments I can give you, Hallie, is that when I see you have a bad day, and I honestly don't think that you have very many of them at practice, you do not have 2 in a row. And it doesn't take me coming up and saying something to you or, putting an arm around you or anything. You flat out just take it personal. I had a bad day. I missed out on something. I'm not doing that again. And all the best teams, all the best athletes in life, when they have something bad happen, they get right back up. And that sets you up to do a lot of great things in life, because sometimes life isn't easy, and you've got to be able to get back up from it. I'm always, the biggest thing I always care about is how people respond to adversity, and you have consistently, through the 4 years that I've known you here, and heck, even, I ain't going to call out the junior high on my junior high story, but I'm going to stay positive today, have moved through adversity better than mostly everybody I've ever known, right? So I've seen you stay mentally engaged no matter what's going on around you. There's a lot of times Janie will send me a text and say, hey, Hallie's going through this. She might be off today. How'd she do? Perfect. Maybe one of the best workouts of the year, where other people may have folded, right? I know UL's getting a young lady who, what I would say, has been raised the right way and is going to help many other young women while she's there become better versions of themselves. To say the least, guys, I suspect that UL is going to get a major boost to their program. And this is a program that is competitive at not only a conference level, but a regional and a national level in the sport of track and field. In the day, I could stand up here all day. I could talk about the positive impact that Hallie has made on our team, on our culture, and what she's going to continue to do in this track season that's coming up. I'm standing here today to tell you I'm proud of her time here. I'm proud of the time that I got to spend here, you know, and I'm looking forward to seeing how you close out an outstanding career with, honestly, a really outstanding group of girls, one of the best groups of girls that I've seen here in a long time, and I think Coach Smith would agree. I want to close by expressing just my utmost gratitude to you, and also Jeremy and Lindsay, to you guys for the time and energy that y'all have given not only myself, but the school and this program. If I can grow up and be a lot like you guys, I'll be in a good place. So thank you all, guys, for being here today and celebrating this moment with Hallie, and thank you for listening to me. And Hallie, I hope that I can do you justice on this one. Like I said, it's the first time and maybe the only time I'll ever write some notes, but I hope I did you justice. So thank you.
All right, now, Hallie, if you want to, and I know now a lot of things are digital, and you may have done it already digitally, but if you want to go ahead and sign there, you can go ahead and do that and then get some pictures of that. All right, now if you would like to come up and say something, you're more than welcome if you'd like to.
Hey guys, thanks so much for coming today. It means a lot to have all of y'all here just supporting me in this big moment in my life. I especially want to thank my coaches, Coach Cochran and Coach Smith, for the last 4 years and just making me into a better person and an athlete as well. I want to thank my parents for all the support and love and traveling and everything it took for the last 4 years and more, however long I've been running. But I want to thank Coach Rocky for giving me this opportunity, and I also just lastly want to thank Jesus for just making all of this possible. So, yeah.
Mr. and Miss Hebert, would either of you like to say anything?
I just personally wanted to thank the faculty and staff at Ruston High School, and particularly Coach Cochran and his investment in my daughter. So it means a lot to have somebody believe in your child and call them up and call them forward in their life. And so I just appreciate that. And of course, Coach Smith. I also just want to thank her teammates, past and present, and how I know that Hallie is a better athlete because of each one of you that she gets to train with day in and day out. And it's a collaborative effort, and I'm thankful that she's surrounded with a great group of people on all accounts. So on behalf of Jeremy and I, we just want to thank you, each one of you that are present today. So also extended thank you to our family that made the effort to be here today, and those that couldn't be here today as well. I know that Hallie really appreciates your love and support. So thanks so much.
Okay, now at this time, I know there's some of you that are scheduled in 7th period track, and I know cross country is still 1st period. Some of you are still in 1st period, some are 7th period. Y'all can congratulate her, have a little piece of cake, but if you're scheduled for another 7th period class besides track, you need to get on back to class here pretty quickly. Those of you that are scheduled in